studio. Sullivan here. Chance for the Dragons, and they will score a very simple try. Jackson Ford it is, who scores for St George Illawarra, and in a moment here, incredibly, will be locked up at 22 apiece.
And that's a huge difference there. Coming off the bench, Ford here this afternoon has run that hard, got himself involved in the game. Madden just comes up out of the line. I think he had eyes for Hunt, looking for that second man play. It didn't happen. They hit the front man, and Ford goes over, improves his position. This will level the scores, I'm sure, with the kick to come.
Well, Madden a number of times in their second half while they've been under pressure has been up very quickly and leaving some space back on his inside. And the Bellin realised that this time around. Ford scores his first try in 3 seasons now. The last time he grabbed one, his only try to this point before today was back in round 19 of round 22 of 2019.
It's a
long time between drinks.
It is.
Today playing in game number 32 of his career. Try confirmed. It all seemed pretty straightforward. Not sure why the league will take so long to confirm that, but it's all good. And here is Zach Lomax next to the uprights. And he puts it between the posts. It's 22 apiece, and we go back to the short dropout by Ben Hunt, touched by Junior Pauga inside the 10, which gave the Dragons a penalty instead of the Tigers getting a penalty to make it an 8-point lead.
He was just standing there, just minding his own business when the ball come off.
It's still hard to believe. The Titans up against the Knights. That is beyond this one. Second game and final game, round 24. You'll see it on the Sunday ticket. These two teams, are they destined for Golden Point? 3.5 minutes out from full time here. Adam Dewey, of course, he had that knock on from belly half. That didn't help their cause blocker.
Katonga is on the number 17 for the Tigers, making his debut too late in the game. A very handy back rower, I'm told, so looking forward to see him play.
They've only met once before in Golden Point, these two teams, back in 2015, and the Dragons won that one 32 points to 30. And here is Lomax moving in behind Tigers defenders who weren't back on the 10. It was Simpkin he was using as a bit of a shepherd. And now Sullivan. Here is Hunt. And they risk a long-range field goal here. Well, just kick to the corners, play the percentages, and make the Tigers try and work it away. And they know the Tigers have got plenty of errors in them, and they've had to roll up their sleeves from their own end today. Here is Hunt, who puts it in the air. I thought Bird might have been half a step offside here. Laurie makes the catch. He steps past Bird, taken to ground though. Play on was the call, and so the Dragons make the Tigers work it from their 20. Let's see if they can do that without incident.
Yeah, a bit of a midfield bomb there that time from Hunt. It's giving the Tigers a fair bit of easy way to get off their own goal line. They're up over the 30 now.
Leone Kautonga is out there, the 19-year-old Fiji, becomes West Tiger number 261, getting a chance right at the death. And he might have a few more minutes beyond full time here, the way this one is headed. Brown, Madden, put down by the man on debut. Lomax weaving in traffic. He's got Moga on his outside, still going Lomax. He got hit pretty hard and high, it seemed, by Kapoa. There's a whistle, but no decision as yet. Now things are really flaring up. Jack Bird is in there. Kapoa is a man they're all after for the contact. And Lomax, if this is a penalty, you'd imagine will have a shot at penalty goal from the sideline to put the Dragons in front.
Well, Bird didn't like seeing what happened to his teammate there in Lomax. He's the man that reacted. Here's Lomax with the great fend. He's calling his man back on the inside. Moga it is. And there's the hit, the shot. It's not bad. That's the question, I suppose. When's the man held?
Well, the contact here initially from Kapoa will be of interest. He gets him in the head, there's no question about that. And it will look to be a penalty to the Dragons given, we're going to see here from the officials on field. Kapoa being called out.
There's shoulder contact to the head. It's on report and you're in the bin.
And the Tigers down to 12.
Go now, mate.
To add to the situation. The Dragons were down to 12 on 2 separate occasions in the first half. And going into the second half, now it's the Tigers who'll finish with 12. What a game this has been.
What are they going to do here? The Dragons right on the touchline. Lomax have a shot at goal.
Well, you would think. There's no question about the distance, quite obviously, for Lomax. Prodigious kicker of the ball. Kapoa goes to the bin for contact on Zach Lomax. Change of possession again. A ball put down by Kitiota Kautonga, fresh on the field. And it is Lomax with the ball under his arm. We'll use up plenty of time on the clock as well. And we'll be able to run the clock down to well inside 60 seconds here. He'll take his time getting it set. And if he kicks it, the Tigers will have to go short on the restart and try and do something pretty special.
And it's from the initial contact too, when he was driven into touch. If you have a look at it, Lomax has taken the ball where the contact was made, and the referees put the mark there. 5 metres in from the touchline. Let's see how ice cool he is, Lomax. Pressure.
Boos ringing out around CommBank Stadium. The Tigers fans. And an 80% kicker is Zach Lomax on the far right wing this season. He is 8 from 17. 5 in from touch. Less than 30 seconds remaining. He strikes it well, bending it back, and he kicked it. Lomax hit high by Kapoa. He gets the penalty and puts the Dragons in front, 24 points to 22. 17 seconds on the clock. What a kick this was.
Well, he knew it straight away. Off the boot, Lomax converts. Tough kick under pressure. Get themselves back in front.
I will labour the point, Blocky. I go back to the dropout by Ben Hunt, which wasn't going to go 10. The Tigers were potentially going to get a penalty right in front. Instead, they gave away a penalty. That was the game-changing moment. They go short here themselves on the restart. Ben Hunt comes up with the ball. Jack Bird is giving it to the Tigers fans here. And the Dragons will hear the siren sound, and somehow they have snapped one from the jaws of defeat. Trailing 22-16 with 5 remaining. They score 8 straight points. Staff at Toa can't believe it, let alone the interim coach Brett Kamali. What a win by the Dragons, and the Tigers remain in 16th position at the moment. At full time here at CommBank, the Dragons 24, the Tigers 22.